Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 452. We have the Bedard hunt, which is going to be a nice little 3 boxes of Series 2 and Extended Series and a box of artifacts to kind of top things off. But yeah, 3 times all the names, 3 times all the teams. This is the same Bedard format we have been doing for the break, where every Bedard card will be randomed off separately along with the Chicago Blackhawks. So it's only 31 spots, but a bit more fun. So here we go. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. And there are 11 spots left in the other mixer. You can find the link in the description on YouTube, on Twitch, for just zephyrEpic.com. You can find it. Yeah, here we go. Once, twice, third time. Bill on top, JD on the bottom. Let's go back to the spreadsheet and paste that in. And then teams 3 times. Again, Chicago being the free team. Who else is like... I mean, Toronto's got players, which is decent. They got Bobby McMahon, and Hildeby is selling really well for some reason. Once, twice, third time. Tampa Bay on top, Flyers on the bottom. Let's go ahead and let's paste this back in. But yeah. All right, Bill, you've got the Tampa Bay Lightning, Alexander with the New Jersey Devils, Emil with the Senators, Raymond with the Florida Panthers, Tyrone with the Vegas Golden Knights, Edward with the Sharks, James with the Kings, Kevin with the Avalanche, Dante with the Coyotes. Coyotes are also good because you've got Logan Cooley stuff. Forgot about them. Anil with the Jets, Samson with the Montreal Canadiens, Brandon with the Carolina Hurricanes, Doug with the Toronto Maple Leafs, Fotis with the Oilers, Samson with the New York Islanders, Mike with the Predators. Predators are like middle of the pack-ish. Brandon Norberto with the Capitals, Kevin with the Canucks, Dante with the Ducks, Brett with the Stars, Trevor, you got your Red Wings again, man. You like to get them a lot. Kevin with the Penguins, Matthew with the Columbus Blue Jackets, Robert with the Wild, Mike with the Sabres, Pierre Benoit with the Flames, Kale with the Kraken, Maruzio with the Rangers, Kale with the Bruins, and Brandon with the Blues, and JD with the Flyers. So there are your teams. There's teams in this that are like okay-ish. Seattle, I think, is in that okay-ish tier. Who else is in that okay-ish tier? Calgary. Who else has good, like, half-decent young guns? Boston's probably... Honestly, Boston's probably, like, a little bit higher just because they have quantity. And, like, decent quality, but... But yeah, like, you never know who's going to... Especially in Extended, you never know who's going to get the best hit, and Artifacts, too. There are teams that are going to be better, obviously, than other teams, but... For the most part, it is like you want your top teams, and then after that, it's kind of, you know, whoever hits. I like Buffalo in this mix in terms of like quality and quantity. I think they're a very safe team that has some high end upside. You've also got Savoy going there. Oh, Ottawa's actually a bit of a sleeper, I think, because they've got a couple decent young guns. They've got Robbie Jarventi in Extended, who just got traded to the Oilers. And I like his game quite a bit, so I wouldn't be shocked if he cracks a team or gets a little bit of that Oilers bump. Is he going to be the highest selling young gun? No, but anytime a player gets traded to a team with a player as dynamic as Connor McDavid, if that player happens to make McDavid's line, then it's, you know, really good. This did not save. 1 second. Let me... PNG final. Why does it not save? Ah, that's why it didn't save. Final. There we go. The Jets are okay. They're not. They're like probably kind of like 20th, I would say, in that, like, but they could get something out of Artifacts. So. All right, I think we start off. We figured out that Extended Series is more consistently better than Series 2. Yeah, the Jets, like, you will probably get some cards. It's just you probably won't get the high valued stuff. Like, I don't think they have a single Young Gun, unfortunately, which is like where the bulk of this break is gonna lie. But you can get some rarer parallels of their stuff. Because I still have Hellebuck, they have Kyle Connor, like you can get some K-Sit style stuff. So yeah, not the best team. I wouldn't say the worst. They're like, I think, firmly middle of the pack. Okay. Starting things off, we got Barzell for the Islanders, Nuge for the Oilers, and Coronado for the Flames. Like, I would put the Islanders below them. Who else? I don't know. Apparently the 1-of-1 outburst checklist got pulled. The Bedard Carlson on EPAC the other day. It's always interesting. Focus. That's going to be my next purchase, man, is a camera that's got good autofocus. Because I hate putting up with this. I just want it to autofocus. Toffoli for the Flames, Kachekov, and Walker Dewar. Yeah, like in these breaks, you just want a team that's going to hit you something good, which can be tough. Sogard, Josh Anderson, and Nestorenko. Clear cut. Pedersen for the Canucks. Clear cut of Pelech for the Islanders, and Cole Gutman for Chicago. So, like, there's an example. Kind of Islanders have a couple cards. I would have said that, like, in terms of most likely to get shut out, they're one of the teams up there, and just not this break. Sam Carrick, Couture, and Ty Cartier. Good young gun for the Kraken. Forgot he was in there for Seattle. Actually, that bumps Seattle up beyond the like mid-tier teams. I don't know. I haven't done my team tier ranks in a while for stuff. It's just been busy. Horvat for the Islanders, Jarvis for the Hurricanes, and Dustin Wolf for the Flames. I want to see like a really good parallel or something today. Pedersen, Emil Andre for the Flyers, and Kent Johnson for Columbus. Kings and Flyers is, yeah, like, you have Tyson Forrester stuff, and I think Forrester's good. I just don't think he's going to be, like, a big seller. And the Kings, you have LaFerriere, who I like. I just, again, don't think he's going to be a big seller. Galarian of Kaprizov for the Wild, Kopitar, and Burns for the Hurricanes. But the thing with the Kings is that you're probably going to get some cards at least. Sorokin, Raphael Lavoie for the Oilers, and Robert Thomas for the Blues. The Flyers have the gritty portraits, which is unironically probably one of the best portraits to get. Instinctive Gold for the Leafs of Samsonov, and for the Leafs also Matthews and Korchinski for Chicago. But again, like, at the end of the day, you could end up with like, if we pull a like a Bedard card, it could just fall in your favor in the random. So Hughes for the Devils, Ekblad for the Panthers, and Luke Hughes for the Devils. Like, the Devils are theoretically an okay team in this. I wouldn't rate them super high, but you do have Luke Hughes stuff. So Liam O'Brien, Ryan Shea, and Bobrovsky. It's like the Panthers, most people would have them like mid. Probably low, actually. I would probably have the Panthers higher than most people just because I think they've got a couple, like, at least potential players, and they're going to be a team that needs cheap players, so get you the gritty. All right. And again, as a reminder, there are 11 spots left in the SP Authentic Premier Mixer. If that fills, that will go after that. If it doesn't fill tonight, it'll go once it's full. Really the only day this weekend that I can't 100% do a break is tomorrow. So, Wolf, Kaprizov, and Leo Carlson for the Ducks. For the first round picks players, I've been sleeving them individually and putting them in top loaders for the most part. Some of the better players I will sleeve in top load, but just because like they tend to not hold their value super well. So Sean Monahan, there's a LaFerriere, and Killorn on the black and white canvas. But yeah, Kings just signed Byfield for a 5-year deal. There's Forrester, there's Isak Rosen, and Gavrikov for the Kings. What else? Canucks are rumored to have interest in Sprong, which, I mean, that excites me. We got a pop count. Gensel for the Penguins to 1,000. Caulfield and Will Cooley. You see, the Rangers are another team in this, just like, they're fine. Like, I like Will Cooley, but he's probably not going to sell super high, so... Matty Beniers on the Silver Skates, Drysdale, and Sam Malinsky for Colorado. But again, hey, if you end up hitting like a gold outburst for your team, it's a win. Verhaeghe for the Panthers, Ovechkin, and Shane Wright for the Kraken. I think Shane Wright stonks are going to go up. Silver Skates Gold. Tippett for the Flyers. Fiala for the Kings, and Pasternak for the Bruins. Silver Skates of Larkin for the Red Wings, Gaudreau, and a Zach Benson on the drafts. Rookie gems of Brock Faber. We got Sveshnikov and an Emil Andre canvas for the Flyers. Yeah, the Flyers and Kings are getting you quantity. Like, they're good quantity teams. The Flyers for sure. The Kings, like, middle of the pack, I would say. But well, there's our first Bedard on the UD3. Leo Carlson on the C in red. And Pospisil on the Young Guns. So first Bedard. Not a major one, but hey, helps with your break. Put the Bedards there. Yeah, see, I just like how consistent Extended has been. Got one of the hockey heroes of Mike Modano for the Stars, Fox, and Luke Evangelista for the Predators. I like the Predators again. They've got a couple good rookies. They just don't have good young guns. So you're looking for parallels and stuff, and that can always be a challenge to get in this. Tippett again, Miroshnichenko for the Capitals, and Drysdale for the Ducks. So I would say Extended wins that one. I don't know, it's tough. Cartier's the best young gun, but you got a Bedard, so it's like it washes that out, I guess. And I like Miroshnichenko. And the Carlson's probably better than a couple other ones. The Bensons. We actually haven't pulled a Leo Carlson young gun in a while. Well, there's a Young Guns exclusives of Uvis Balinskis for the Panthers. Not a team you're expecting to, like, do super well with, but they have quantity, and whenever you hit a Young Guns exclusives, you're always happy. Because those are really tough to hit now. They're not like one per case like they used to be. Kind of one per case. Liam O'Brien and Voronkov. But hey, nice pull there for the Panthers. Sorry, I think I might have said Flyers, but Panthers. We got a Demko, a Carter Hart, and a Kyrou. The unfortunate side with the Fly. Oh, I mean, you get some at least fire kindling. Crosby, Bobby McMahon for the Leafs, and Arturs Shilovs for the Canucks on the Young Gun canvas. It's my boy. Get him nice and protected. Bobby McMahon's a good pull too. So, good box. Exclusives. Decent Young Gun. Good Young Gun canvas. It's really like all you can ask for. Even though, I mean, value-wise, yeah, it's not great. But Matthew Chabot and Matt Murray. That's the Dallas Matt Murray, not the Toronto Matt Murray. We got Kyle Connor for the Jets, Jack Hughes, and Samoskevich. We got Carter Hart, Beauvillier for the Canucks, and Beck for the Habs. Patterson for the Canucks, black and white canvas of Thompson for Vegas, and Luke Hughes for the Devils. In terms of like rarity, this box of Series 2 is great. It's just not hitting the right names. Kopitar for the Kings, McDavid, and Ham and Actel for the Capitals. But sometimes you take good boxes. Austin Watson for the Senators, Spurgeon, and Kucherov for the Bolts. Ooh, well, Kings might be a good team to have for this break. Sorokin, Connor Zary, and what a nice little like short print box. LaFerriere on the Outburst Young Guns for the Kings. You know, sometimes if you talk about your teams in chat, they tend to like just, for whatever reason, they just tend to come to life a little bit more. Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, it's like, yeah, that's not like the highest value pull, but at the same time, how many packs do you have to open up to get that card? So it's like, it's good. McDavid, Barzell, and Ridley Gregg, like, yeah. It's always funny because it's like sometimes it's just the teams that are like middle of the pack or even at the bottom that end up being some of the best ones. Kochetkov, Ludwig, and Duclair. Hurricanes, Panthers on the Duclair, and then Penguins on the Ludwig. All right. Honestly, it's going to be really tough for Extend to beat that box. That's a really, really solid box. On the box numbers. UD3 of Simon Edvinsson with a Kyle Connor and a Linus Karlsson for the Canucks. Canucks aren't half bad either. Kind of funny. Now we need the Jets, but the Jets have had at least some cards. Are they the best cards? No, but they're at least some cards. Patrick Kane for Detroit, Luke Hughes, and Kubalik. Clear cut for the Senators. I don't think we have a clear-cut Young Gun left in either product, but Leo Carlson. Oop, that is a Ryan Johnson that just got stuck there. Corner still ended up being fine. That's why you get the good mats. And Brock Nelson. It's always why I do, like when I get a mat, I always do a drop test. Oh my goodness. This guy's been following us quite a bit, eh? Adam Fantilli on the Young Gun Deluxe for Columbus. Got all that work for Series 2. The exclusives Young Gun. The Outburst Silver. Good Young Gun canvas. And no, it just gets beat. It just gets beat. Nice pull there. Matthew. 130 at 250. So no special jersey number, but hey. I think you take that. Eichel and Jacques. That's a good little, like from 6 boxes, that's really good. Like I cannot stress enough that is really good. Makar, Olmark, and Askarov. Now all we need is like some sort of weird autograph or something. Chandler Stevenson for Vegas, Cartier, and then Seth Jones. Matt Murray, Claude Giroux, and Eric Carlson. It's not the variation. I can't remember if you pulled. I think we pulled the penalty box variation from Extended as well. But who knows? Maybe we'll get a second one. Korchinski, Ryan O'Reilly, and Korchinski. There we go. We have a Luke Hughes on the Quad Diamond Rookie Gems for the Devils, Mintikov on the Retro, and Patrick Kane. 3 packs to go. I mean, it looks like Extended just gonna win again, man. Patterson for the Canucks, Malkin, and Garand. You know, like on average, it's gonna be your best box that you get out of the 3 Series 1, Series 2, which is really cool to see for once. It's just like, it's wild. Kachuk, Hockey Heroes, Scheifele for the Jets, and Larkin for the Red Wings. And last pack. This is his glove. I'm just like, what's it stuck up there? But it's just his glove. Sean Farrell, Connor Zary, and Tony Amonte for Chicago on the retro Young Guns. Yeah, it's definitely nice. It's like, you need to hit a good rookie in it still, but all right. Well, we'll keep it the same pattern because that seemed to work there. But pretty good stuff. Again, there are 11 spots left, not 12 in the mixer. It's got 2 boxes of 2020-21 SP Authentic, a box of 2020-21 Series 2 Hobby, an 18-19 Series 2 Hobby, 2020-21 Premier. What else does it have in it? Some Series 2, some Extended, some Parkhurst, a little bit of everything. Yeah, Fantilli Young Deluxe is going to be hard to beat. But we'll pull the Bedard 1 of 1 here, right? Horvat, Barkov, Robertson. If we do that, I will be placing the card down on the table and trying to figure out what to do with it. Skinner, Sogard, and Lavoie. Mitch Marner, Dawson Mercer and Simone Edmondson. That's the thing, like, there's a conversation about it. It's like, will the 1-of-1 Outburst checklist being pulled get people to open more? We got Deluxe coming up here. Jackson Lacombe for... Wow, that's really good, actually. The 250 for the Ducks. With a Ryan Reeves and a Joel Teasdale, because that's exclusives in Deluxe, like in the from 3 boxes. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think, like, could you imagine if it's tucked away in a case that someone's got saved up for 10 years and then they open it 10 years later? Robertson, Carlson, Levi. Ooh, we got a program of excellence. Reminder, Team Canada cards, if it's a current player, it goes to current team. If they are a retired player, it goes to their most games played. Philly Huso, Beecher, and Brian McCabe. It's Toronto, right? It's gotta be Toronto. Yeah. Toronto by a mile. Uh, 523 games played with the Leafs, which is about half the amount that he had in his career. 220 with the Islanders is the next closest, so. Brian McCabe on the Program of Excellence canvas. Another Outburst. Ovechkin, Clay Stevenson, and Clayton Keller. This has been a really, some really good boxes. Considering it's just 3 boxes each, like, fantastic. McDavid, Stuart Skinner, and Walker Dewar. Battle of Alberta in that pack. Yeah, like, we still got some Series 2 to open up for breaks. Kyle Connor, Emil Andre, Sonny Milano, like, we've pulled some hits of the product now, but Kaprizov, Tyler Clevin for the Senators on the fluorescence, and Casper, but, like, we've never pulled the hit of a product yet, like the card you're hoping to hit type of thing, like a high gloss young gun of the top rookie or something like that. McEwen, Hurdle, Kesselring. Like, we've pulled a couple, like back when Kaprizov was huge, we pulled some big Kaprizov stuff, but I guess the rookie patch auto from the horizontal one was huge. Binnington, Kadri, and Peltier. Flames have got a lot of quantity in this, I feel like. But we're due. We are due for that one big hit that makes you go, oh snap. And we got that McDavid quad diamond from Black Diamond, but it's Black Diamond, so it's like, eh. We've never pulled a shield. So, like, when Ultimate, I want to go, like, big on Ultimate when it comes out, because I want to pull a shield, man. It's the one thing that I just haven't pulled either, is a shield. Like, I pulled a Skate Lace 1-of-1, I pulled a Superfractor from Bowman. Just like, I guess the Outburst Gold 1-of-1s is something that has also eluded me, but you know, the shield's just the one big one that I want to pull eventually. Okposo, Zach Benson, and Michael Bunting on the canvas for the Hurricanes. Demidov, good player. Gonna take a couple of years, which is fine. Not necessarily a negative for them. Poitras, Riker Evans, and Jonathan Quick. Like, talent-wise, should have probably been second in the draft, just that he was overseas. So, and it's going to take a couple of years for him to come across. McDavid on the Silver Skates Gold for the Oilers, Boldy and Caulfield. So I like them. But again, that transition from like KHL to NHL can be difficult sometimes. Keller on the retro exclusives to 100. I'm a big fan of where the numbering is on that card. Panarin and Ovechkin. Just feels off. Sort of Marchand and Ridley Gregg. Well, that's an exclusive, 2 exclusives, 2 deluxes. Pretty good from this few boxes. Boone Jenner. Well, make the random a little bit more fun. Nice little Connor Bedard retro. CB retro. Put that in the random, and then the Ryan Shea. So this Ryan Shea, who is this? But pulled his canvas a lot. Fantilli, Robert Thomas, and Tyson Forster. Still have the box of artifacts too. That Chicago spot's also, like, that Chicago spot's still very good. Rookie gems of Dustin Wolf, Sam Miskevich, and Ivan Barbashev. Could you imagine if the exclusives retro was Bedard here instead of Keller? Miralainen, Maurice Richard, and Kalle Klang. That would have been crazy. I also want to pull one of the acetate young guns. We haven't pulled one of those yet. Bondra for the Capitals, Nice for the Leafs, and Matthews for the Leafs. 2 packs before artifacts. 2 Bedard. I like one decent Bedard. Oh, there's another one. And another one. And then a Mark Stone canvas. All right, well, we're up to 4 Bedards for a random, 3 from 1 box. Silver Skates, Draft, honestly, 2 of the better, more common ones that you can get. I think this corner's a little bit on the soft side. It's not horrible, but a little bit on the soft side. All right. Well, that escalated quickly. Stone, Stamkos, and Mark Johnstone. Well, artifacts time. Yeah, I mean, from 6 boxes, like, rather insane. Rather insane 6 boxes. Yeah, value-wise, compared to, like, the price of the product, it's not the best. But compared to, like, percentile of the product, really good. Because we got, again, 2 Young Gun Deluxes and a Young Guns Exclusives for, from 6 boxes, which is, again, rather insane. All right. I think, is this our final box of artifacts? I think this actually is finally our final box of artifacts. Got some old artifacts. It's older artifacts, so. Anze Kopitar. Oh, this is kind of sick. That, like, red-orange foiling. That is, I can't tell if that's on purpose, but that's kind of cool. 65 for the Kings. It's probably not worth a lot, but it looks cool. Forget what parallel they call that. One of the, like, tricolor things. Vejmelka to $2.99 for the Coyotes. Let's see a big Winnipeg Jets card. It's a patch. It's not a redemption, but it is a patch. And it is rookie. But that means it can't be Bedard. Braden Schneider on the dual jersey to $2.49, sorry, for the Rangers. Not bad. Because that'll be game worn from his rookie year. Mitch Marner to $1.99 on the blue. So getting the low numbered parallels, which is nice. Just no autograph, nothing major, because I want to see a patch auto so badly. Morrissey for the Jets to $4.99. Well, okay, it's not a big Jets card, but it's a Jets card. This is a thick pack. So you got a Plexi. Plexis can be cool. For the Kings, Fiala. Sure. Why not? And hey, Predators Redemption. That is probably. Oh, who's that gonna be? Stastny? What is it? 217? No, Igor Afanaseyev. Not bad, but not great. All right, patch time. Ooh, it's 45. 45, I think, is autoed. Islanders. Arnaud Durando on the Emerald rookie patch auto to 45. It is slightly two color with 3 break. And it's the eBay one of them, 45 of 45. So, you know what? We'll take a patch auto. We'll take a Plexi. Lots of low numbered stuff. Overall, just pretty solid. I need to get 180. There they are. I knew I had them nearby. But yeah, eBay one of one. Got a pretty decent random to do here, actually. Because, like, that Chicago spot, you're going to get at least a Korchinski Young Gun, at least a, the retro canvas, I forget, was it Amante? And, like, some other just generic Chicago inserts. So, like, all of the spots are actually fine. It's a pretty good little final random here. Then we'll do a recap. These aren't really recapable. We'll put them over here, though. And then go from there. So let me get our good old friend or worst enemy, random.org, ready to go. So you got Young Guns, Retro. We got first round rookie, UD3, silver, skates. All right, and that's the only randoms that we have, so. Two of these up, once, twice. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. That is not the right thing. That is the right thing. That's 3 times on the Bedard cards. So we got the Chicago Blackhawks, the Retro Young Guns, the first round rookie, the UD3, and the Silver Skate. So 4 from 3 boxes of extended, which is not bad. None from Series 2, which is unfortunate, but here we go. Once, twice, 3rd time. So there's our order. And now the anticipation. The list of teams. Who is going to line up in slot 5? And why is it going to be the Columbus Blue Jackets? Once, twice, 3rd time. It's the Minnesota Wild, actually. I only need the top 5 here. All right. Well, LA, you had yourself a break because you got the first round rookie. Anaheim with the Silver Skates. Vancouver with the UD3. St. Louis, you get all of the Chicago cards. And then the Retro Young Guns goes to Minnesota. Go ahead and just write these down here. Overall, pretty solid. Obviously, like no huge Bedard card, but a really nice Fantilli. I mean, a Young Guns exclusives. LA cleaned up a little bit. Vancouver and Minnesota. So let's go ahead and just sticker these so I know. LA. Anaheim got the Silver Skates. Vancouver gets the UD3. And Minnesota. With the nice pull. Getting the retro. So, all right. Recap time. As this light's just like blinding the cards. But Bedard stuff. I guess we'll just start off with that. We have the Silver Skates, which goes to Anaheim. The UD3 to Vancouver. The LA Kings get the first round rookie. And then Minnesota with the nice retro Young Gun as well. Other cool stuff, we hit a PoE canvas of Brian McCabe that goes to Toronto. Played his most games there. I don't know if this is like a foil issue or whatnot, because I've never seen one that's like red-orange, but it looks pretty cool of Kopitar for the Kings. So other thing from Artifacts was this rookie patch auto to 45 of Durando for the Islanders. A team that I was like not super high on heading into this break, but you never know. Sometimes all it takes is one card. Young Gun Deluxe of Jackson Lacombe. I give my boys Arturs the little shutout with the canvas. LaFerriere, Outburst Young Guns, which is nice. And Balinskis on the Series 2 Young Guns exclusives. These are, I cannot stress enough how tough it is to pull a Young Guns exclusives from Series 2. It is really, really tough to pull them this year. It takes a lot of cases. So yeah, it's not the highest value card, but like you're opening up like 5-6 cases at least, maybe 10 to get one of them. So it's really tough to pull them. Always cool to highlight them. But we know what the hit of the break is. It's a Fantilli Deluxe Young Gun because he just likes to follow us for some reason. So anyways, that is about it for 452. There are 11 spots left in 453, so we'll see how that goes. But if it's, you can check on YouTube if you're watching the VOD later on the site to see if we're still got spots left or if it broke.